Hello guys, welcome to Yinka's Meals. Welcome to another episode on Yinka's Meals. And we're continuing our series on the content creation series. If you have been following the content creation series so far, I've talked about how to manage your content and your mental state of mind. I also talked about the fact that you have been creating content but people have not been engaging with your content. So what do you do? Today I'll be talking about some basic tools as a content creator, tools that you need to have. And in my notes here, I said social media tools every content creator needs. Like, they're your basics. If you're going to be creating content, these are the tools that you need to have in your pockets. Like, just keep them. You know how Yoruba will say, "Fisi owo osi e ko ma fi jeun." Exactly. Those are the kind of tools you need to have. Put it in your left hand. Make sure they come in handy every time you need them. Okay, so number one, I'll start with Yoast. If you're a blogger like me, you write content on Blogger or whichever domain that you use. I use WordPress anyway, so it's kind of easier for me. So whether you are hosting your blog on Blogger or WordPress, Yoast is a particular tool that you definitely need. It will help with your SEO, to help with your ranking on Google. Basically, makes you more visible online. So you need Yoast. Number two will be Remove.bg. .bg or .bg. Basically, this tool is for photo editing, so it helps you change the background of your picture. So maybe you're trying to work on some creatives and then you see some pictures that you want to use, but then the background is not good. So this particular tool helps you change the background, put another overlay, whatever magic you want to do on a picture. This tool particularly helps you to do that. Remove.bg. Then another one that you should also check out is GarageBand. This is an audio editing tool. This tool helps you to edit your audio files. With this tool, you can cut your file, overlay music, combine multiple audio files together. Basically, like I said for the Remove.bg, any kind of magic you need for your audio tools, GarageBand would actually help you to do that. Canva, that's like the third tool. This is like a lifesaver. When I started I've been blogging for over 10 years right now, but when I started to start doing design, doing my creatives, Canva was like a lifesaver. If you're a content creator and you have not come across Canva, what have you been doing? Because Canva already has templates, so you don't want to start from scratch. You don't want to do all the work that the normal designer graphic person would do, like go on Photoshop, or if you want to go further, use Figma and all those things. Canva is just your go-to. You have all the templates that you need. You can create animation. In fact now, Canva is actually upgraded. You can do videos on Canva. They already have all those tools there. You can just slot in the things that you need and then it come out nicely. Another thing about Canva is that Canva is not just for images or for videos or for animations. You can do logos, you can do your presentation, anything that has to do with images. Canva is like your go-to. Another thing I would say is you can try out Inshot for your videos. On my phone, I have Inshot and Youcut. For Inshot, I use it maybe I put a picture and I want to overlay with music. For Youcut, I used to edit some of my YouTube videos that you might have seen online. I like the transition, the effect that it has. So if you're a video content creator, you do video, like I'm doing right now, and you don't have the experience tools like the guru kind of use, Youcut is the basic. I feel that it's something that you can easily know how to use. It's not something you need to be tutored on, or somebody will teach you that do this, do that. Once you just get into the interface, it has a very friendly user interface and it's very, very easy to use. Another tool I'll mention is Grammarly. I think when Grammarly came, Grammarly saved all content writers. And I think why it did that, because we have the free version and we have the paid version. So when we write all those our articles and our stories, I do that sometimes. I probably send it to my friend, she please help me read it, or she please help me read it. And that's because I want her to help me edit, maybe my comma, and maybe I've taboo somewhere, do you get? But Grammarly just helps you to filter out all those errors. It removes everything. It tells you where you have to put your comma, where you have to put your column, where you have to take a breather. Grammarly helps you do all that. And I feel that that's one tool that has been saving lives since 90. How many tools have we talked about now? I hope you're following. That should be like 7. I don't know. I'm not counting. Okay, so another tool I will talk about is Anchor. Anchor was my starter pack for my podcasting. When I started podcasting, Anchor was like the tool I needed. Whoever created the Anchor app basically had me in mind. They knew that there was one girl far away in Nigeria who always wanted to start a podcast but didn't have the basic tools to start a podcast. And this person said, how can I help this person who is far away, that does not have all the podcast tools? And then they created Anchor. So Anchor is like a dream come true. Everything you need to create audio files are on Anchor. Even if you don't want to do a podcast, you just want a tool where you can record your voice, add music, put it online for people to listen, maybe like an online course. You want to do something like that where people can actually, follow up. Anchor is like your basic tool. It's very easy to use. There's nothing technical about it. It even has analytics. So you can get to know people that are listening to you, where they are listening from, their age range, all the demographics that you need. It's like Google with Google Analytics. So it's like everything that you need for your audio files. Check out Anchor if you are looking to actually, do stuff with audio. Another tool I'll mention is Typeform. Typeform is a user-friendly quiz builder that allows you to ask your audience questions in many different formats. That includes images, multi-choice, short answers, yes or no. So we all know that sometimes, so basically this is like an engagement tool. You want to create a kind of tool where you can ask your audience questions, you want them to engage with you, but you also want to make it in a fun and cool way. Then Typeform is that's like the tool that you need, because you can add images, you can make it multi-choice, short answers, whatever you need to do. Typeform would actually help you make your quiz more interactive with your audience. And basically for the free version, 100 responses per month goes for the free version, but then we have the paid versions. Paid version just means that there are extra features that are added. But of course, if you're just starting out and you're looking at going in the quiz line, like creating engagement, you can always start out with a free version. So Powtoon, I just actually found out about Powtoon, and I've been going through it, like trying to study it. But it's also like an animation tool, but this time a little bit more advanced. The kind of things where you outsource, you give it to somebody that would draw out everything from the scratch, like all this whiteboard animation. The person will do it from the scratch and all that. Powtoon just makes it much more easier. Everything is already there. The templates are already there. It's just like Lumen 5. I'll talk about Lumen 5 later. Just like that. But all the templates are already there. You just go there, look for the one that aligns with your business or your brand, and then you put in the necessary things that you need to put in, and voila, you have all that you need. Okay, I already mentioned Lumen 5. Lumen 5 is a video tool. I think that Lumen 5 can actually help you to tell a very good story if you're a storyteller, because you already have your words, things that you want to say. So you just type in the words. What Lumen 5 does is that once you type in the words, it brings out image content, images that relate to the text that you have put there. So if you say a boy is traveling, it will probably bring out images of different guys, maybe traveling with their suitcases, maybe some walking in the airport. So you just look at it, and then you can pick the one that suits the kind of stories that you want to tell. It even goes for you can actually say, maybe I want an African American or a Latina or a Caucasian, whichever one you actually want. It has been programmed in a way that it fits the kind of stories that you want to tell. So you might want to check out Lumen 5. The last one I'm going to talk about is Cello. Cello actually also works like Canva. They have the images, they have the templates. The only plus side is that for Cello offers more than 10,000 free design templates, 65 million stock images, and over 11,000 design elements. So basically, it's similar to Canva, but it has more creatives that you can explore. But of course, they both have paid versions. So for Canva, there are paid versions. There are some images that you need to pay for. Also for Cello too, you also have some paid versions. But at the end of the day, you can always start with some free versions when you just start out, because I feel that if you have not started making money from something, don't spend too much. If you are going to pay for something, then whatever it is you are paying for has to be able to make money back for you. Okay guys, I would like to hear from you. What other tools do you think that as a content creator you need to have? How important are these tools to you? I would like to hear from you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, click the notification button. See you guys next week.